Welcome to Stoic in Your Life, where we blend the ancient wisdom of Stoicism with the complexities of our modern existence. Today, we embark on a journey through the Stoic perspective, exploring 9 Stoic strategies to detach from people and situations. Imagine losing everything you hold dear, not because you chose to let go, but because you held on too tightly. This sentiment echoes the tragic tale of Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars, a poignant example of the dangers of excessive emotional attachment. Anakin's story, driven by a deep fear of loss, led him down a path of darkness in his desperate attempt to save his beloved Padme. His tale is not just a cinematic spectacle, it's a mirror, reflecting a fundamental human struggle. But what if we could approach life differently? What if we could learn to detach from people and situations in a way that empowers us rather than leaving us in fear? This is not a narrative from a distant galaxy, but a real challenge we face in our daily lives. It's a challenge that Stoicism, with its rich heritage and practical wisdom, addresses directly. In this episode, we dive into the heart of Stoicism, uncovering 9 powerful strategies to help you detach gracefully from people and situations. These aren't just philosophical concepts, they're practical tools designed to guide you through the complex web of human relationships and emotions. So join us as we journey through these teachings and discover how to apply them in your life for a more balanced, resilient, and serene existence. Give yourself a break from social media. In our second strategy for achieving Stoic detachment, we turn our focus to the digital realm, specifically social media. Imagine your mind as a tranquil lake, its surface smooth and undisturbed. Now envision social media as a relentless downpour of raindrops, each one disrupting the serenity. These droplets represent the constant stream of updates, notifications, and comparisons that invade our peace. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, provides invaluable guidance for navigating these modern disturbances. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher who contemplated the fleeting nature of life, would likely view social media as a superfluous distraction in today's world. He famously stated, "Life is long if you know how to use it." This principle of detachment is about reclaiming our time and focus, about consciously choosing where to direct our precious energy. In the realm of social media, our attention is a sought-after commodity. By stepping back, we do more than just avoid a digital onslaught. We give our minds room to breathe, to think, to exist. It's comparable to drawing the curtains on a noisy, bustling street outside your window. The chaos, the hustle, the perpetual motion, it all continues unabated. But for a brief moment, it ceases to be your concern. Inside your tranquil room, you find space to reflect, to understand, to evolve. This hiatus from social media is not an escape but an act of self-care. It involves discerning what truly enriches us and what depletes us. As you embark on this break, notice the shift in your mental landscape. Do you feel more serene, more present, more attuned to your own thoughts and emotions? This heightened awareness lies at the core of Stoicism. It's about recognizing what is within our control and releasing what is not. We may not be able to stop the rain, but we can choose to seek shelter and appreciate the sound of raindrops without getting soaked. In today's fast-paced world, taking a break from social media can seem like stepping off a swiftly moving train. In this newfound quietude and stillness, clarity emerges. During your social media sabbatical, heed Seneca's advice and use this time judiciously. Read a book, take a stroll, write in a journal, or engage in activities that nourish your soul, rather than merely passing time. This break is an opportunity to reconnect with yourself, to rediscover who you are in the silence, away from the crowd. To illustrate this concept, let's consider the story of Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism. After suffering a shipwreck, Zeno found himself in Athens with very little to his name. Instead of despairing, he turned to philosophy, seeking wisdom in the teachings of Socrates and eventually establishing Stoicism. Zeno's story teaches us the value of turning inward, finding strength and clarity in moments of solitude and reflection. Like Zeno, we can use our break from social media to embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth. In conclusion, this strategy is not just about detaching from social media. It's about investing in ourselves. It's a reminder to cherish our time, to focus on what truly matters, and to cultivate inner peace and wisdom. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, let's remember Seneca's words and strive to live a life that is not just long but rich in meaning and purpose. Consider the rationality of distancing yourself. In the realm of Stoicism, the art of detachment from people and situations is akin to navigating a ship through life's vast ocean. Imagine your life as a voyage, where you are the captain of your own ship. The individuals in your life represent the various winds and currents that influence your journey. Some propel you forward, aiding your progress, while others may lead you into tumultuous waters. This metaphor encapsulates the Stoic principle of rational detachment, emphasizing the importance of steering your life in a direction that resonates with your core values and well-being. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who rose from the chains of slavery to the heights of wisdom, often highlighted the significance of choosing associations that nurture our inner freedom. His journey imparts a crucial lesson. Not everyone who enters our lives brings positivity. Some may cast shadows, obscuring our own light. It's essential to reflect on your relationships as mirrors, asking what they reflect back to you. Do they bring joy, growth, and understanding, or do they evoke doubt, discomfort, and dismay? Detaching from certain individuals is not an act of abandonment, but a conscious choice towards self-preservation and moral integrity. Stoicism, contrary to popular belief, is not about cold, unfeeling logic. It's a philosophy rich in warm wisdom, guiding us to discern whether someone adds harmony to our lives or introduces discord. Remember Epictetus's words, "We are not disturbed by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens." This teaching reminds us that it's not just the person, but our perception of their impact on our lives that matters. Are they a chapter in your story that fosters your growth, or merely a footnote that detracts from your path? The decision to distance oneself is ultimately about crafting a life narrative that fills you with pride. It's about staying true to yourself, your values, and your journey. Stoicism encourages us to embrace relationships that enrich our story and to gently release those that do not. It's about creating a life where each person and experience is a deliberate, thoughtful addition to the tapestry of your existence. To illustrate this concept, let's consider the story of a renowned artist. This artist, at the peak of his career, found himself surrounded by people who constantly criticized and belittled his work. Despite their negativity, he chose to view these interactions as a mirror, reflecting not his inadequacies but the limitations of his critics. He realized that their presence in his life was like a discordant note in an otherwise harmonious melody. Guided by Stoic wisdom, he made the difficult but necessary decision to distance himself from these individuals. This act of detachment wasn't driven by animosity, but by a desire to surround himself with people who supported his growth and shared his values. As a result, he found himself more at peace, his creativity flourished, and his art reached new heights of expression. In conclusion, the Stoic strategy of detachment is not about severing ties in haste or out of spite. It's a thoughtful, deliberate process that involves examining the impact of people and situations on our lives. By choosing associations that align with our inner freedom and values, we can navigate life's journey with greater serenity and purpose. As we detach from those who hinder our progress, we open ourselves to relationships and experiences that truly enrich our lives. This approach not only fosters personal growth but also allows us to live a life that is in harmony with our deepest convictions. Engage in physical activity and nature immersion. Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes the harmony of mind and body, offers us a profound lesson in detachment through physical activity. Picture your body as a vessel, gracefully navigating the tumultuous seas of life. Just as a ship requires regular maintenance, your body needs physical activity to journey through life with ease and resilience. The Stoics, with their deep understanding of the interconnectedness of physical and mental well-being, championed a lifestyle that harmonizes intellectual pursuits with physical vigor. Regular exercise, whether it's a refreshing walk, an invigorating run, a peaceful yoga session, or any form of physical exertion, anchors you in the present moment. This shift of focus from mental stress to physical activity is a powerful tool in managing our emotions and thoughts. Physical exercise not only channels your energy positively, but also stimulates the release of endorphins, the body's natural mood enhancers. This biochemical change can significantly lighten the burden of negative emotions, leaving you feeling rejuvenated and clear-minded. Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. This quote by Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, resonates deeply with the practice of engaging in physical activity. Each moment of physical exertion is an opportunity to live fully, to detach from past worries and future anxieties, and to immerse yourself in the now. Furthermore, when we combine physical activity with the tranquility of nature, the benefits are magnified. The Stoics revered nature, seeing it as a wellspring of wisdom and serenity. Stepping into nature away from the hustle and bustle of urban life offers a fresh perspective. It's a humbling reminder of the vastness of the universe and the fleeting nature of our troubles. In nature, you are surrounded by its unassuming beauty and simplicity, which provides a serene backdrop for introspection and perspective. This physical and symbolic retreat from the complexities of human interactions and societal demands is a powerful method for achieving mental clarity and emotional equilibrium. Incorporating physical activity and nature immersion into our lives is a practical application of Stoic principles. It's about nurturing the mind by caring for the body, seeking wisdom in the tranquility of nature, and using physical exertion as a means to emotional detachment. This practice embodies the Stoic belief in living in harmony with both nature and oneself. It leads to a life that is more balanced, peaceful, and resilient. As Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic luminary, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Through physical activity and nature immersion, we exercise this power, finding strength in our ability to detach and maintain a serene and resilient spirit. In summary, engaging in physical activity and immersing ourselves in nature are not just acts of self-care. They are profound expressions of Stoic philosophy. They remind us of the importance of maintaining a balance between the mind and body, and of finding peace and perspective in the natural world. By embracing these practices, we align ourselves with the Stoic path of harmony, resilience, and serene detachment. Practice mindful reflection and journaling. Embarking on the path of mindful reflection and journaling is akin to setting sail on a voyage of self-exploration, a concept deeply intertwined with Stoic philosophy. Picture your mind as an expansive, unexplored realm. Journaling acts as your compass, guiding you through this terrain, revealing hidden insights and discerning patterns in your life. The Stoics, renowned for their focus on self-awareness and introspection, would have undoubtedly valued the art of journaling. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, left behind a treasure trove of his musings in Meditations, a work that exemplifies the essence of reflective writing. Journaling transcends mere event logging. It's an intimate conversation with oneself. It offers a sanctuary for engaging with your thoughts and emotions, observing them in a non-judgmental light. This practice serves as a haven from life's tumultuous storms, offering a medium to express and scrutinize your emotions. It's akin to stepping out of life's relentless whirlwind into a serene realm of contemplation. As you pen down your thoughts, you begin to view your experiences through a fresh lens. You'll notice patterns in your reactions and behaviors, gaining valuable insights into your attachments to certain people and situations. Enhance your journaling by incorporating introspective questions. Pose queries like, "Why does this situation impact me profoundly?" Or, "What lessons can I glean from this experience?" This process of inquiry and response fosters a Stoic mindset, where logic tempers emotions. Journaling also acts as a mechanism for emotional regulation. Articulating your thoughts in writing is a form of cognitive distancing. This act of writing creates a space between your immediate emotional reactions and your more thoughtful reflections. It's a method of stepping back, scrutinizing your emotions from afar and then responding with reason and clarity. As you persist in this practice, you'll discover that journaling transcends its role as a detachment tool. It morphs into a ritual of self-nurturance and personal evolution. A daily rendezvous with your innermost self. Through the Stoic lens, journaling is not merely a chronicler of life's events. It's a conduit to a more mindful, composed, and insightful way of being. To illustrate, consider the story of Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism. After suffering a shipwreck, Zeno found solace in philosophy, which transformed his perspective on life's adversities. Similarly, journaling can be your philosophical anchor, helping you weather the storms of life with resilience and equanimity. In conclusion, journaling is a powerful tool in the Stoic arsenal, aiding in detachment from overwhelming situations and fostering a deeper understanding of oneself. It's a practice that not only helps in navigating life's challenges but also enriches your journey towards personal growth and emotional wisdom. As you embrace this practice, remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Let journaling be the medium that refines these thoughts, guiding you towards a more stoic, fulfilled existence. Have a chat with someone you can rely on. In our journey through life, we often encounter moments where the world seems like an intricate puzzle, leaving us bewildered in our attempts to piece it together. This is where the wisdom of Stoicism, with its emphasis on inner fortitude, intersects with the invaluable power of human connection. The act of reaching out to someone we trust is akin to finding a steadfast anchor amidst turbulent seas. It's not merely a process of unburdening ourselves, but rather a quest for clarity and perspective. Imagine having a co-navigator in this vast journey of life, a person who assists in charting the course when our internal compass seems askew. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher with a profound grasp of human nature, eloquently likened a friend to a mirror. This mirror does more than reflect our external image. It reveals our deepest truths, mirroring back the essence of our being. Engaging in such reflection is not just about gaining a clearer view of ourselves, it's about comprehending our journey. When we confide in someone, it's not merely an exchange of words. We are inviting them into the sanctum of our thoughts and feelings, offering a window into our soul. This act of sharing fosters a realm of mutual understanding and support, where insights are exchanged, transcending mere sympathies. In choosing this confidant, it's crucial to select someone who embodies the virtues we strive for. This individual becomes more than just a friend. They are a sounding board, aiding us in navigating our thoughts and emotions. They aren't there to solve our problems, but to listen, and sometimes that's all we need. Their mere presence is a gentle reminder that we are not solitary wanderers in this journey. As we articulate our thoughts, we often discover pearls of wisdom in their responses. Small yet profound truths that offer a new lens through which to view our circumstances. Stoicism teaches us that life's challenges are best approached with a serene mind and the support of a community. Your chosen confidant is a vital part of this community, embodying the notion that true strength often emerges from unity. It's important to remember that detaching from a person or situation doesn't equate to severing all human ties. On the contrary, it is these connections that imbue us with the strength and perspective necessary to navigate the intricate tapestry of life. Conversations with this trusted individual transcend mere dialogue. They are conduits to deeper understanding, avenues to clarity, and steadfast anchors in the unpredictable currents of existence. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor and philosopher, people seek retreats for themselves, houses in the countryside, seashores, and mountains. And you, too, are wont to desire such things very much. But this is altogether a mark of the most common sort of men, for it is in your power, whenever you shall choose to retire into yourself. This quote resonates deeply with our discussion, emphasizing the importance of internal reflection and the value of a trusted confidant in providing perspective. Your interactions with this person are not just casual conversations, they are vital bridges that connect you to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. They serve as pathways to clarity, helping you navigate through the complexities of life with a more enlightened and stoic perspective. Establishing emotional boundaries in the storm of life. Navigating the tempestuous seas of our emotions is akin to being a seasoned captain at the helm of a ship amidst a raging storm. The surging waves represent our feelings, potent and at times overpowering. Stoicism, an ancient yet ever-relevant philosophy, doesn't advocate for the evasion of these emotional waves. Instead, it teaches us to sail through them with adeptness and discernment. It's about discerning when to let the waves guide us and when to assert control over our vessel. Our emotions are inherent to our being, yet without defined boundaries, they possess the power to drift us away from our intended course. The art lies in experiencing these waves without allowing them to overturn our ship. Epictetus, a sage with a deep comprehension of the human spirit, enlightens us with the notion that it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. This insight is pivotal in setting emotional perimeters. Imagine having a vigilant gatekeeper in the recesses of our mind, one who observes each visitor, our emotions, but does not permit them to overrun our sanctuary of inner peace. For instance, when anger approaches, we acknowledge its presence, discern its root, but refrain from allowing it to preside over our actions. Engaging in a dialogue with our emotions, comprehending their role, and subtly steering them away from overshadowing our logic is essential. In practical terms, this might involve allotting a specific duration to experience a particular emotion. For example, permitting oneself to feel aggrieved for a set time, thereafter shifting focus to solutions. This approach is not about the denial of emotions, but about regulating their impact. It resembles the equilibrium maintained by a tightrope walker who is aware of the perilous height, yet concentrates on the rope. By adopting this method, we pay homage to our emotions without succumbing to their dominance. We feel, we comprehend, and then we gently usher ourselves back to a state of equilibrium and reason. This process is not about suppression, it's about moderation, akin to adding the perfect measure of sugar to your tea, sufficient to savor yet not excessive to overpower. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." This quote resonates with the sense of setting emotional boundaries. It's about daring to face our emotions, understanding them, and then skillfully managing them in a way that aligns with our Stoic values. In our modern lives, where emotional turbulence is often amplified by the hustle and bustle, these Stoic strategies become even more pertinent. They serve as a guide to maintain our composure and rationality amidst the chaos. The advice here is to integrate these practices into our daily routines, allowing them to become second nature. By doing so, we not only navigate through life's storms with grace and resilience, but also cultivate a serene mind and a spirit that thrives in the face of adversity. Focus deliberately on your fundamental needs. In this segment, let's delve into a profound strategy, focusing deliberately on your fundamental needs. Imagine yourself embarking on an inward journey to the very core of your being. This is where the essence of Stoicism resides, in the realm of what truly matters for your inner growth and well-being. It's a process of stripping away the superfluous, the noise, the distractions, and zeroing in on what genuinely nourishes your soul. This strategy transcends material needs, reaching into the depths of emotional sustenance, moral integrity, and personal growth. Picture your life as a flourishing garden. What does it require to thrive? Sunlight, water, and care are its essentials. In a similar vein, identify the essentials for your emotional and spiritual growth and dedicate yourself to nurturing these aspects. Epictetus, a philosopher born into hardship, profoundly understood the importance of focusing on what truly matters. His teachings emphasize the power of discernment, teaching us to separate the valuable from the trivial in our lives. He famously said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This wisdom is a guiding light in managing our emotional landscape. It's about understanding what you need to feel fulfilled, stable, and at peace. Recognize that sometimes less is indeed more. In a world brimming with choices and distractions, find contentment in simplicity and depth. This might mean taking time to reflect on what brings you genuine happiness and peace. Is it solitude, engaging conversations with friends, or immersing yourself in a hobby? Identify these core needs and prioritize them. It's akin to packing for a journey where you bring only what is essential, what adds value to your life. This deliberate focus aids in detaching from the unnecessary, from people and situations that don't align with your fundamental needs. By centering your life around these needs, you lay the foundation for stability and contentment. Remember, this isn't a one-off task but an ongoing process. It's a constant return to what truly matters as you navigate through life. Keep revisiting and realigning your fundamental needs as you grow and evolve. This focus acts as your compass, guiding you through life's complexities with clarity and purpose. Living intentionally is the crux of this strategy. It's not merely about existing, but living a life imbued with purpose, wisdom, and inner peace. This is the essence of Stoicism. As Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic philosopher, once said, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." In focusing on your fundamental needs, you align yourself not just with your inner world, but with the greater rhythm of life itself. In summary, this Stoic strategy is about introspection, prioritization, and simplicity. It's a journey towards understanding and fulfilling your true needs, leading to a life of purpose and tranquility. As you continue on your path, let this wisdom be your guide, helping you to detach from the extraneous and embrace the essential. Remember, in the garden of your life, you are both the gardener and the blossom, and it's your focus on the fundamental that nurtures your growth. Step away from that person for a while. In our journey through life, we often find ourselves entangled in the web of human interactions and situations that can cloud our judgment and peace of mind. It is here that the ancient wisdom of Stoicism offers a beacon of clarity, the art of stepping away. Imagine yourself at a bustling party, the air pulsating with music, laughter, and a myriad of conversations. Amidst this chaos, you're trying to decipher the whispers of a friend. Challenging, isn't it? This scenario mirrors our lives when we're too engrossed in a person or situation. Our emotions, much like the noise at the party, can overwhelm our sense of clarity. It's in these moments that the wisdom of stepping back becomes invaluable. Seneca, a luminary in Stoic philosophy, eloquently stated, "As often as you sojourn, return to yourself." This profound insight underscores the importance of distancing ourselves not to create a void, but to gain a clearer perspective. It's about seeking a tranquil space, akin to stepping out of the noisy party, into a serene environment where our thoughts can resonate without interference. This concept of detachment extends beyond the physical realm. It encompasses our mental and emotional spheres as well. When our vision is clouded by intense emotions, taking a step back allows us to observe these feelings as one would watch clouds drifting across the sky, recognizing that they are transient and separate from our core self. This detachment is not a form of emotional coldness, but rather a method to assess situations and our reactions to them with objectivity. Consider the analogy of a chess game. It's about viewing the entire chessboard, not just the individual piece in your hand. In modern life, this can be as simple as disconnecting from digital distractions, perhaps turning off your phone for an hour, taking a leisurely walk, or finding solace in the quietude of a room. The essence lies in creating a sanctuary where your thoughts are not overshadowed by the incessant buzz of life's demands. In these moments of tranquility, we discover the fortitude to make decisions not impulsively driven by fleeting emotions, but grounded in reasoned thought and inner wisdom. This act of stepping back is a powerful move, a strategic pause that allows you to breathe and perceive beyond the immediate fog of circumstances. It's a testament to the Stoic belief that sometimes the most profound strength lies in retreat and reflection, enabling us to return to the world with a clearer, more composed mindset. Incorporating this strategy into our daily lives, especially in our fast-paced, interconnected world, can be transformative. It's a reminder that in the pursuit of a serene mind and a resilient spirit, sometimes the most effective action is to momentarily disengage, to find our center, and to view life from a vantage point of calm and clarity. This Stoic strategy is not just about detachment, it's about re-engaging with the world from a place of strength and wisdom. Thoughtfully consider the potential consequences of distancing yourself. In the journey of life, especially for those between the ages of 30 and 65, learning to detach from people and situations can be a transformative experience. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy still profoundly relevant in our modern world, offers invaluable strategies for this process. The essence of Stoicism lies in thoughtful consideration, not impulsive reactions, particularly when it comes to detachment. Imagine standing at a crossroads, each path representing a potential future. This metaphor encapsulates the Stoic approach to detachment. It's not about hastily cutting ties, but about foreseeing the consequences of each choice. Will distancing yourself lead to personal growth, peace, and a stronger sense of self? Or might it result in regret and missed opportunities? This foresight is not about predicting the future with certainty, but preparing for it with wisdom. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, once said, "Look back over the past, with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future." His words remind us to reflect on past experiences to inform future decisions. Consider times when you've distanced yourself. What were the outcomes? Did you find clarity and peace? Or did it lead to isolation and regret? These reflections serve as a guide, helping us learn from the past to navigate the future. Stoicism teaches us to balance our needs with the greater good. In detaching, it's crucial to consider whether you're fostering your growth and contributing positively to the lives of others, or potentially causing harm or misunderstanding. This step transcends self-interest. It's about harmonizing your well-being with the world around you. It's akin to being mindful of your footsteps in a garden, ensuring they nurture growth rather than trample the flowers. Detachment, in the Stoic sense, is an act of wisdom. It's a carefully weighed decision that considers not only the self, but also the interconnected web of relationships in which we all exist. Stoicism invites us to step back and weigh the reasons behind our distancing. It encourages engaging in transparent dialogue, setting boundaries around our emotional responses, and pondering the repercussions of our actions. It also advises taking respite from the bombardments of external influences, like social media, and concentrating on our core necessities. Incorporating these Stoic strategies into our lives, especially in today's fast-paced world, can be immensely beneficial. They help us detach not just for the sake of detachment, but as a means to achieve a more balanced, peaceful, and fulfilling life. By applying these principles, we can navigate the complexities of our relationships and circumstances with a serene mind and a resilient spirit, true to the teachings of Stoicism and the ethos of the Stoic journey. As we conclude our exploration of the 9 Stoic strategies to detach from people and situations, I hope these insights have illuminated your path, offering guidance and clarity in navigating life's complexities. Remember, Stoicism isn't just a philosophy. It's a practical toolkit for living a more fulfilled and balanced life. In our journey today, we've traversed through various strategies, from setting emotional boundaries to the power of physical activity and nature immersion. Each step is a testament to the enduring wisdom of Stoicism, a beacon that guides us through the ebbs and flows of existence. Now, it's your turn to reflect and act. Which of these strategies resonated most with you? Is there one you're eager to implement in your life? Your journey is unique, and how you apply these teachings will be as individual as you are. If this video has offered you a moment of insight or a new perspective, I invite you to express your appreciation by liking and sharing it. Your engagement helps spread these timeless Stoic teachings to others who might find solace and strength in them. Subscribe to Stoic in Your Life for more content that bridges ancient wisdom with modern living. By turning on notifications, you ensure that you're always in the loop, ready to receive fresh insights as soon as they're available. Remember, your journey through life is enriched, not just by the knowledge you acquire, but also by the community you build. Share these teachings with those you care about, and let's cultivate a community of resilience, wisdom, and inner peace together. Thank you for joining me on this Stoic voyage. Until our next encounter, may you navigate life's waters with the serenity of a Stoic sage and the resilience of a steadfast spirit.